Video tutorial, we this time discussing how face change the value of Celsius, B Fahrenheit. So there's one value. For example, the value Celsius that we inputted. We will change. It will go to the parent head. Okay, just go ahead. We go to the video tutorial. Create a variable in advance. I name the variable C. I did it like this. Next, I created a variable that I named variable F to accommodate the formula. Change the value of Celsius to Fahrenheit. Like this. Here, we're going to multiplying the value of Celsius which is inputted with results of division 9, 5. So 9 divided by 5. We're gonna multiply with value Celsius that we inputted. Then the results of the multiplication. We're gonna sum it up with 32. The Fahrenheit value will be obtained. We make the output, which will be displayed later in the terminal. I see you do it like this. Don't forget, save by pressing Ctrl+S. Well, now try. We run in the terminal. Well, here we are told to enter a value. Celsius, which is definitely in the form of numbers. I put, for example, 37. I pressed enter. Then for the current head value, it's like this 98.60. Next, let's test the next number, or the value of the next. The value of the Celsius we make, for example, I want to enter 47. The results will be obtained. For the value of the parent head NEA, 116.60. Well, like that. So here's how. How to change Celsius value to Fahrenheit. So, it's pretty easy, guys. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. In our video this time, I will explain how to convert minutes to second. Just straight up. We make the script. We just delete this. We create a variable. I give a name. Variable S. Used for input. Seconds. Me. Type in the script like this. Next, I will divide seconds that have been inputted later, divided by 60. Because 1 minute is 60 seconds, we make the variables. For minutes, variables we name m. In a previous video, we have discussed operators like this, used for produce, integer. So, the result of the divisio generates an integer, OT decimal. Next we make one more variable. I give a name, variable street. This is the formula to accommodate the rest of the divisio in the form of seconds. If comma results, then that comma was the second. Then I made it like this. Next I'm gonna display the output in the terminal with orders like this. Do not forget to save by pressing Ctrl+S. Then try to RU. Of terminal, we enter seconds that we want to convert to minutes. I put it in, for example, 170. Enter for 170 seconds is equal to 2 minutes, 50 seconds. That's the conversio. Pretty easy, right guys? Hopefully tutorial this is useful. In our video this time, I will explain about operator and will return true if the both operands are true, and false if one or both the operands is false. Well, here I have a table. For example, A is true, B is true, for and B. That definitely worth true. Then is false. B is true, for and B. False. Then is true. B is false. And B. False. Next, a false heart. B is false. For and B. False. If we look at this table, generate true value. If both true as I explained earlier, operator will be true. If both operands are true, this is the operand. A is true. B is true. Then both operands are true. Then produce true. Otherwise he must have produced false. Like this. Okay, straight we practice in its script. I just deleted this first. Then I created a variable, which is a. I give it value true. The variable b I give the value true. Then I create the output with the command as usual print A and B. Let's see the results in the terminal. But don't forget to save it by pressing Ctrl+S. We'll see the results. Okay, the result is true. Because variables A and variable B, that's true. So both have to be true, resulting in true value. I'll try to replace. One of them is false. For example, variable A is false. Surely later the result is false. I am Ctrl+S. Okay. Well, in the result is false, yes. The result is false. Then if three variables, still the result is false. Why? Because there is one variable that is false. Like I said before, if there are variables, one of the variables that is false, the result will be false. Variables we add. See. Missed earlier. Okay, like that. Well, the result must be false, because there is one of the three. This variable is false. That's the conclusion. So, to get true value, then all the variables must be true. Or, in other words, to get true value, then all operands must be true. If there is one operand which is worth false, the result will be false. Okay, thank you. This is the tutorial. May be useful. In a previous video, we've already discussed operator use and. In our video this time, I will explain operator use OR. The OR operator will reader true if one of the operands is true. Only returns if both operands are false. We can look at this table. A value is true. B value is true. For A or B has Sonia true. According to this statement, the Abernalai false. B is true. Has Sonia A or B? That is true. Then A is true. B is false. For A or B, worth true. Then a false value, B is false value. Then A or B is value false. So in conclusio, when one component or one of the variables value true, then the result true. When both false, then the result is false. Okay, let's just try it out. Our program, yes. Well, I have made this variable a. These are two variables first. Variable a is true. Variable b is true. This we change to or b. Like this. Then try to RU. Don't forget to save it first with pressing Ctrl plus S. OK, we RU. Of terminal. The result is true. Because one of this variable is true. Yeah. Both of these coincidences are true. Yes, definitely, the result is true. Then we change. For example, be false. Like I said earlier, one of the variables is true. Then the result, true. Well, try to RU. Well, the result remains true. One of the variables is true. Then try to replace. Variable a is false. Variable b is also false. Surely the result is false, because both are false. The result is false. Okay, now let's add one more variable. We say variable c. Let's make it true. Like I said, 1. Variable is true. Then the result must be true. Do not forget to press Ctrl plus S. Okay, let's see the results. Well, the result is true. One of these variables is true. The variable c, yes. But if everything is false, then the result, false. Yeah, this is like this. All variables are false. Then the result, false. Let's see. Well, like that. This is my explanation first. Logic OR of Python. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. In this video, we're going to be discussing about operator not. Operator not is used to invert Boolean value if the operator operand is true, it will return false, and vice versa. Look at this table. There is here a with true value. Then it will return false. The false will return to true. True becomes false. False again becomes true. And so on. So, for the not operator, this is invert the Boolean value. For example, we're going to create a simple script. Can be opened. Visual Studio Code Naya. Here we're gonna try one variable only, that is variable a, whose value is false. Then if we make OT, he should later, the result is true. Well, I did this. Its output. Like this. OTA. The result is true because operator not serves to invert the Boolean value. Well, here's the value. Value of variable a is false. If invert, the result is true. Let's try to RU. Yes, the result is true. Ext. If this we make true. Like this. The result is false. Let's see. Yes, that's right, the result is false. We can also combine operator that we previously learned. For example, operator and combined with not operator. Try to make it like this. This is, for example, I make one more variable. I name the variable b. That's the result. I made it false. Yes, it's worth it. x1 here I make like this. Well, here. That was done. First is a and b, yeah. So this is the result. A and b is false. Because there are not operator. It is the function of invert. Boolean value, which was originally the result is false. Then the result is true. We prove. Yes, the result is true. Like that, yeah. This one if we make it true like this. Well, here. Hasilnia a and b. That should be true. Because those two values. Value is true, then the result is true. But because there are not, it will be reversed. True value was false. The result is false. We prove. Yes, that's right. The result is false. So, how to use operator. OT in Python. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. In the video tutorial, this time, I'll talk about the assignment operator. Operator assignment is an operator used to assign a value to a variable. Operator assignment not only assign values, but also allow mathematical operations to be simultaneously with the assignment. There are 6 assignment operators. The first, that is equals. The second is plus equals. The third, that is equals. The fourth is asterisk equals. And the fifth, equals. The sixth is percent equals. So, we're gonna go over all of this later, one by one. In this video, we're going to discuss the first one first, the assignment operator. Equals. We just go right ahead. Open our Visual Studio Code. We'll try to practice. The first one first, the assignment operator equals. Here I create a variable, which is I named it a. I give the value, for example, 15, like this. Then I do output yeah to create an output in the terminal. I use orders like this. Don't forget to press Ctrl+S. Well, let's run it here. The result will be displayed 15. If you create a variable, which is the same name as, the above is a, but the value guys make, that's 17. Like that. Then do the print. Like this. What happened? Let's see. Don't forget to press Ctrl+S. We'll see the results. Well, the result is like this. 15, this is this one. Then the 17, which is this, can still be displayed yes, its output yes, although the variable we typed is the same name. Variables are different, but it can still be displayed. To be displayed. Both. The top same the bottom. So that top one here's the 15. That bottom one, the 17, okay. I think this short video about the assignment operator equals is enough, yeah? Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. Our video this time, discussing about assignment operator. plus. The same as. The second part. Just straight up. We do it. The script. Well, here for example I have a variable, which I name the variable a. It's worth 15. If we want to add variable a with certain number, of course we have to create one more variable, like this. Yes, I did it like this. Like this. The variable a will be added to the constant is 3. If I do this, of course I will. I made the output like this. Then try to run it in the terminal. Well, the result is 18. Well, of course, if it's like this. I see you. Conducting. Variable waste. Yeah, too many variables to 2. There is a way, so that variables. It's not too much. Like this, just one variable. Then we use it. Assignment operator. Plus equals, this one. Means here we make. Now let's just delete this b variable. We're gonna use this one, which is like I said earlier, which is plus equals. Then here I do it. Plus equals. Like that, yeah. 3. Well, here. We replace the variable a. For the output to remain, variable. Basic or initial variable, which is a. Don't need us to add more variables like before. Well, now let's run if the result is the same, which is 18. The result is the same 18. So, it's like that, guys. Yes, if you want to sum value of a variable with value constant or fixed or changing values can also. Then the guys don't have to add more variables. But only one variable is initial variable. How much we want to add. With what value, yes. For example, with the value of 3. Then everyone just add a plus equals 3 like this. Then, just print the variables. Because the variables stay the same, which is then print a like that. Pretty easy, right, guys? Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. Okay, we continue. Tutorial. Python. We're going to discuss operator assignment equals almost the same as the operator plus equals. Here is a variable of a. It's worth 15. Then here I will do it. Operator assignment. That is, equals. If we subtract 15 minus 3, the result is 12. We try. Run the terminal. But before, we save first by pressing Ctrl plus S Control. Well, the result is 12. So operator equals almost the same as plus equals. Difference is only this reduction. If plus equals, it is summing with numbers that we want to sum. Okay, I will make this into -3. How did it go? Of course, the result should be 18. Let's see the results. Run in terminal. Is right. The result is 18. Why 18? Because 15 minus negative 3 is 18. Yeah, later try to learn the math. But, if in mathematics, it must be the result 18. So, if we use Python, also the result is 18. Well, this is just first my short tutorial. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you. Okay, in the video tutorial, this time, we're going to discuss operator assignment. Multiply equals. Well, here I am. Just delete this. I have a variable that I named a. The value is 15. Then, I will create a variable. Again, the same one. That is variable a. Also, I did it like this. Multiply equals. For example, 3. So, variable is worth 15. It will be multiplied with a certain value, which is stored in the variable itself, which is a. Result will be returned to the variable itself, which is a. That's what a decali means. Is equal to a. A multiply equals. That's what it means. So later multiplied by a certain value, and returned with the variable itself. Now we're gonna display output with print command. Well, like that. Now try us. Run in terminal. Well, the result is 45. Why? Because of the value, variable multiplied by a specific value, which is 3. The result is 45. In other words, 15 times 3. The result is 45. If I change certain value with 2, the result is 30. Let's run it in the terminal. Yes, that's right. The result is 30. So that's it. What is an assignment operator? Multiply equals. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. We continue. Python tutorial. In this video, I'm gonna explain about operator assignment. Divide by and assign. This is almost the same as the same multiply and assign. The difference lies only in the operator. Just go straight. We practice. I created a variable with value 20. Then with the variable whose name I made the same. It's worth 4. Don't forget to replace. Operator is divide and assign. Here, variable a is worth 20. Divided by certain value is 4. Results will be included to the variable a back like that. That's why this print is a print a. Let's try to run. How did it go? Well, the result is 5. Because 20 divided by 5. 5 and returned. The result to variable a back. Well, like that. Try to replace it with negative value. The result is like what? Well, the results will be negative. because all the numbers divided by negative definitely came out negative. It's been stipulation. Okay, I think this short video, that's enough. May be useful. Thank you. In our video this time, I will discuss about residual assessment operator 4. Well, just go straight. We practice. Here I have a variable that I named a. The value of the variable is 20. Then I made it again with the variable. For the rest of it, let's do it like this. The rest of the equals. For example, 4. Sorry, not 4 but 3. Okay. Well, here we are. Print variables. Print a. The results will appear here in the terminal. Don't forget we keep by pressing Ctrl+S on the keyboard. Now let's run it in the terminal. Well, the rest for him is 2. Yes, is 2. Why the result is 2? Because 20 divided by 3, the result is 6. 6 by 3. That came out 18. So 20 to 18. That's the rest. Which is 2. Well, like that. Let's try one more time. For the next example, we change to for example. EH6. Here 6. The result is how much? Let's see. The result is also 2. Why 2? Because 20 divided by 6, that's 3. Then these 3 multiplied by 6, the result is 18. Up to 2018. That's the result of the reduction, that is 2018. That's the rest. Which is to, well, that's how friends. Hopefully tutorial. This is useful. Thank you. In the video tutorial, this time, I will explain. Case study of use. Operator assignment. In Python programming. Well, here I've made variable that I named the price. Well, I'll fill it 10,000. Then this discount I filled with 10% discount. That 10% means 10 divided by 100. Well, that's the discount, yeah. I don't use percent, but I'm sharing 10 divided by 100. Well, for the price, I still use the price variable. I'm not adding any new variables. So, if the discount is 10%, 10 divided by 100, that is 0.1, multiplied by the price, which is 10,000, to 1,000, so the discount is 1,000. So how much does it cost? 1,000 minus discount earlier. 10,000 minus 1,000 earlier means 9,000. It will be later the price. How to make it? Easy enough, yeah guys. We keep using the same variable is the price variable. Just make it like this. Then, to find the discount was discount multiplied price, discount multiplied by the price. Yeah, like that. Discount multiplied by any price. Okay. Then this. Variables we replace. Nah. We keep using the same variable, yeah. The same variable, not we add new variables. So later on, after getting this discount, then to get the price. Then the price is deducted discount. The result should be 9,000. Let's see. We run here. Yes, the result is 9,000. It turns out right. So, you can just change it later. How much do you want the price? How much discount do you want? Automatic later? Will be obtained. Price after. Get a discount, yeah. So, it's pretty easy. Easy enough, hopefully. This tutorial is useful. Thank you.